90s Retro Return.
In the days before we ordered everything from Amazon and saw gimmicky ads on social media, infomercials were the way to make us crave the products we didn't even know we needed. Products range from the useful, like the George Foreman Grill, to the questionable, like spray-on hair in a can. As a kid, I often woke up on the weekends so early that cartoons weren't even being aired yet. So instead, I'd watch infomercials for things like the Flowbee or Ronco Showtime Rotisserie as I waited for the Ninja Turtles to come on. There was something oddly mesmerizing about watching people get excited to cut their own hair using a vacuum cleaner or watching a raw chicken spin around as it slowly cooked. The history of the infomercial can be traced back to 1949 when William Papa Bernard showed off a 30-minute demonstration of his Vitamix blender on TV in Cleveland, Ohio. He was hoping to sell 18 of the blenders in order just to break even on his cost, but he ended up selling over 400 in one night because of the airing. The art of the infomercial was really perfected by Ron Popeil in the 60s and 70s, who is known for his Ronco line of products like the Veg-O-Matic, the Pasta Maker, the Spray-On Hair, and the Showtime Rotisserie. Ron is essentially responsible for phrasing that we know today like, "But wait, there's more!" By the time we reached the 90s, infomercials had perfected the formula of showing a problem, making normal life look impossible because of the problem, revealing the product that could solve everything, demonstrating it repeatedly, showing testimonials, stacking on some bonuses, and then finally creating urgency to buy the product. Plus, by the 90s, people had easy access to cable television, phones, credit cards, and online reviews didn't exist yet, so demonstrating a handy product was all anyone needed to be convinced to buy something. The most successful product from an infomercial was the George Foreman Grill, which sold over 100 million units. Michael Bohm actually invented the grill, but George Foreman's personality is credited to its success. It probably also helped that it debuted in 1994, right when America was in the phase of believing that consuming fat made you fat, so seeing a puddle of grease flowing out of a burger made people feel like they were being healthier by using the George Foreman Grill. A slightly less successful, but still notable food device from the 90s was the Ronco Showtime Rotisserie, which coined the phrase, "set it and forget it." The machine was literally just a vertical rotisserie roaster for the house for people who wanted to cook a lot of meat with minimal supervision. The creator Ron Popeil later worried that people might take his catchphrase of "set it and forget it" too literally, so he started putting warning labels on the ovens, and also mailed cautionary paperwork to customers. Also included in the mailed cautionary paperwork were ads for his other products, which ended up generating an extra $2 million in sales, so it kind of makes you question what his true intentions were. Depending on how old you are, you may remember Suzanne Somers advertising the ThighMaster as a way to tone your leg muscles all while sitting down and watching television. What you may not have known is that the ThighMaster was actually invented in the 1960s by Swedish physical medicine intern Anne-Marie Benstrom as a physical therapy tool. The inventor of the mood ring, Joshua Reynolds, revamped the design to make it more marketable. Suzanne Somers was later approached about advertising the device as a way for women to tone their arms, but she said women are more concerned about their thighs, and she wanted to call the product the ThighMaster. Also in the fitness craze in the 90s were Bowflex commercials. Bowflex was actually invented in 1986, but really joined mainstream culture by 1993 with its home exercise machine that used flexible rods instead of weights. The commercials would show muscular men and very fit women using the machine to suggest that they got those bodies from simply bending plastic sticks. In 1976, 7-time world karate champion Billy Blanks developed a workout routine that combined taekwondo and boxing. By the 90s, he was advertising this Tae Bo workout program on VHS tapes to mass audiences, which earned him over $100 million. So you could squeeze your thighs on the couch, bend plastic sticks in your home gym, and then punch the air in your living room if you wanted to get a truly bangin' 90s beach bod. Before we had Alexa and Google to control our homes, television sold us the Clapper. Originally launched in 1984 and heavily marketed in the 90s, the Clapper was similar to modern-day smart plugs. To activate the device plugged into the top receptacle, you would clap your hands twice. To activate the bottom receptacle, you would clap your hands 3 times. And the act of clapping your hands to turn on and off lights actually became a 90s meme in movies and TV shows alike. What were some of your favorite infomercials and as seen on TV products of the 90s? Comment below and let me know, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos where I return to 90s retro pop culture.